Welcome to Central Happenings Network. I'm your host, Bellagio Sampler, and I have a great quick video for you guys today. When I saw this video that I'm about to show you, I was very impressed, ladies and gentlemen. Rapper Pitbull, in a recent interview, warns against recent and current society and says that it looks like communism, it smells like communism, it tastes like communism. And he has some very choice words. We're going to listen throughout the article. Let's take a gander.
In this day and age, I'm hoping that people see as quick as you get it. It's like dope money. Come quick, leave quicker. So when it comes to this technology, exactly what it is. You got instant gratification thing. You can touch as many people with it as quick as they want to go. Whoop, they can pull it from you. And right now we're talking about, a virus? A virus, that's what we talk about. SARS, MERS, bird, swine, Ebola, now Corona. Like, come on, folks. I mean, you gotta read the tea leaves, bro. The devil's in the details. And with that said is, if you look at the recovery numbers on what we're talking about, I don't know what it is, but I guess the flu went on vacation on this year. Heart attacks went on vacation this year. Everything went on vacation this year when it came to, I'm talking about, what we're going through right now.
Okay.
And let's just call a spade a spade. And the reason I can have this conversation is because my family comes from communism. They fled communism. They had everything taken away from them. Everybody got murdered. Everybody got killed. And that's the reason me, being a first-generation Cuban-American, or maybe us, being first-generation Cuban-Americans, I look at freedom and I appreciate that shit. I appreciate opportunity. I appreciate anything that you give me. All I need is a little slip, partner, and I got you. And that comes from the fact that when Castro took over everything, and I'm looking at what's going on right now, the only person here that's hot, 38 hot, is Castro. He's going, y'all did it with a virus? Shit. Y'all took over the world with a virus? Y'all gotta be kidding me. He had missiles pointed to the United States of America during the Russian Missile Crisis, during the Bay of Pigs and what they went on through. So this.
He is talking about some very critical things within the hip hop community, within the Latino community, within the black community. People that need to hear this the most, to wake up to the control the government is trying to impose. And he's warning about historic events from Cuba, the takeover of Cuba, communist takeover. Let's continue.
Shit gets deep. The only thing is do you want to realize how deep it is? You know, that's the way I look at this shit. And even going into this, I don't know if y'all know about this, but might as well put it out there, especially in y'all show, because y'all got folks that need this more than anybody. We all need it. There's a rehearsal that went on before this whole shit. Is called Event 201. October 18th, 2019, this shit came out. It was ran by the Johns Hopkins University, which is in cahoots with Bill Gates, Melinda Gates Foundation. And this was a complete rehearsal of what we did right now. You can look at this up. Don't listen to me.
They had a patent, too, just to let them know. They names
And they
on
had a
the actual
patent.
patent for coronavirus from 2004.
We need to all work together and wake up the masses that walking by yourself to work and wearing a mask when you're walking by yourself is harming you more than not wearing one. When you're driving by yourself in your sealed car and you're wearing a mask for some reason. This is very encouraging to see that within the hip hop community, there are people that are awake. You know, you have to understand, in terms of knowledge, we are all minorities together. You understand? You know, the mainstream is CNN. The majority is CNN, mainstream ideas. So these concepts and ideas, even though they're true, like Rehearsal 201 is what I'm going to call it. I like that. Rehearsal 201. It's good that people know about this.
like a pad. They names is on it.
So therefore, you have a segment where it says segment financial, what we gonna do? Segment travel, what we gonna do? Segment, what we gonna do when it comes to online? And it said if anybody is not a part of the narrative, we're gonna take it off online, which to me smells like communism.
Right.
You feel me? And obviously that's what our families live through, and I'm sure all of our families have similar stories. After Buddy and them did that, which the main doctor that was there, his name was George Fugao. I might not remember the verse off fucking the verse I was trying to spit, but I remember George Fugao. All right? George Fugao is the main doctor for the CDC in China and a virologist out of Wuhan. They real shit now. Wow. Right?
I'm listening. We here.
Now here's where I go. After all of that, happens to be about a month later, all the main CEOs in the world, partner, major companies, resign. About 1,000 and some change.
And we talk about that on my channel. We have videos about it, all the resignations we're always talking about. People are still resigning right now. Companies are still getting rid of CEOs. Major companies they're major resignations all around the world, in every circle, every secret society, every community.
So that means they pull out high. That means they take the ride high, and then they buy low. Well, everything went boom. God knows what they did or they didn't do. But either I'm talking about Disney, Hulu, Microsoft, Nike, Wells Fargo, Boeing, you name it. You look at them. And this is the part that I got to talk to the world about, is that's the tail wagging the dog, partner. While y'all worried about followers and likes and who's on TikTok and Instagram. Mind you, when I was growing up, and Instagram was real simple. Tell your Chico Pitbull, Mr.
Really amazing interview. And I would definitely like to hear more about these ideas that he has. You know, he probably has some incredible concepts. But to review somebody that's been through communism, they don't LARP and pretend that that's some type of good government structure, that they're not responsible for horrible persecution around the world of people, of ideas, of beliefs, completely controlling your way of life. He identifies that this current society with the virus is the same thing. It is total control. People within a circle know about Rehearsal 201 and other grand events that have taken place and are taking place. And it's quite fascinating to see this, because the system of Twitter, of Instagram, of MTV, of pop culture, of BLM, is they created a caste system like India, where this class of Twitter people on Twitter are untouchable, are non-debatable. You cannot criticize them. But now, if this Twitter class, if this separate hip-hop class, which is hugely influential on the masses, on normies, on people around the world, if they wake up to this, people like Twitter, like Instagram, like MTV, like Stephen Colbert cannot criticize them. This is hugely important. We need to work together with multiple communities, multiple people that love America, love the American dream, love freedom. And the government and the enemy and New World Order and globalists want to keep us separated, divided, and apart. That is just simply the way it is. And it has to end. We need a Lord of the Rings moment where we all come together and fight the enemy. Spiritually, motivationally, politically. Just like Pitbull is saying, stand up to this nonsense, reopen America, reopen the world. And like the heart attacks left, the flu left he was talking about. all the numbers went down so they could hyperinflate other numbers. Thank you very much for listening. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, a thumbs down if not. Comment below on what your opinion is. I think this is huge because, you know, Pitbull has enough money where he doesn't care if he's canceled. He just comes out and he's going to say it. And more big stars need to do this. Movie stars, actors, actresses, musicians, company leaders. We need people that are influential to stand up against it. Elon Musk needs to stand up against it. Thank you again for watching. Please subscribe if you like it. Have a great day.